Good morning. I am Sagar Dalvi, batch July 21, and today's date is 19th August 21, and today's topic for our discussion is array. Literature define array as index collection of fixed number of homogeneous element is called array. We will analyze this definition. First of all, let's see what are the different features of array. Java supports both primitive as well as non-primitive data types. In primitive data types, we have int, short, byte, long, double, float, char, and boolean. These are the primitive data types, and array classified as non-primitive data types. I mean, array comes in the category of non-primitive. Another example of non-primitive data types are string, hash map, etc. So array is a non-primitive data types. Then we will see how array created, how array declare, how array initialize, then different types of array, that is a single dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. What are the approaches, different approaches to declare multi-dimensional array, and which approach is followed in Java. Then we will see how index system is followed in array. After that, we will see what are the uses of array, and what is the disadvantage of array, and how these disadvantage are overcome in collection framework. So let's discuss one by one. The first one is array declaration. We can declare array by using int array a. Means suppose we have to declare one array, then we will use syntax int array. Array means square bracket and reference variable name. There are three different style that we can use to declaring array. Let's see one by one. The first one is int. Suppose we want to declare array of integer type, then we have the three option where to put square bracket. First is int array, means square bracket adjacent to int and then a reference variable a. The second option is int square bracket adjacent to reference variable a but left side, and the third option is int reference variable a and square bracket adjacent right side of the a. Both three ways are acceptable in Java, but the first way is recommended while declaring the array, which is int bracket square bracket adjacent to int and then reference variable a. This is all about the array declaration. The next one is array creation. At the time of array declaration, we don't required to mention the length of array, but at the time of array creation we necessary to give the length of array. We can create array by using a new keyword. For example, suppose we want to create array of 5 length, then we will follow the syntax like int array a is equal to new int in square bracket 5. Here I would like to mention one important concepts of array. Every array is object of a class. Means different types of array having the corresponding classes. Int array having the class square bracket I, For short means a short type of array, we have the corresponding class opening square bracket yes. For long, we have the opening square bracket L, and for the boolean types of array, we have the corresponding class in Java is opening square bracket Z. These are the different classes associated with the different types of the array. Then we will see some conclusion while declaring the or creation the or creation of array. The first one, is it possible to create a zero length array in Java? Then the answer is yes, it is absolutely possible. For example, suppose we create the array of integer having the zero length. Int array a is equal to new int of 0, then it is absolutely acceptable in Java. The second conclusion is it possible to create negative size array in Java? For example, int array a is equal to new int minus 10, then compiler don't give any exception, but the JVM give negative size of array exception. Uh, so means we can create negative size of array, but a JVM give exception. Again, third conclusion is we can use int, short, byte, and char data type to create or to declare the length of the array. And the maximum length of array in Java is 2 raised to 31 minus 1 is the maximum length we can create in Java. And the third point is how to initialize array. When we create array, then array get initialized to its by default value 0. It is possible to write down both declaration, creation, and initialization in one step. Now, for example, we want to create array having size 3 and initialize that array to the value 1. Then it is possible to write down, for example, int array a is equal to in curly braces 1 1 1, then all three places get value 1 1 1. So next topic is different types of array. There are two types of array. First one is single dimensional, and second one is two dimensional or multi-dimensional. There are different approaches to implement the multi-dimensional array. The first approach is matrix approach, and second approach is array of array approach. In matrix approach, memory wastage is more as compared to the array approach, and Java follow array approach to implement the multi-dimensional array. Sorry. There are various uses of array. Let's see one by one. The first use is we can implement a stack by using array. The second one is we can implement queue by using array. The third one is we can implement array list by using the array. In we collection framework, we commonly said that array list uses a dynamic array, but that dynamic array internally uses the array data structure. Okay. Again, the next point is array follow index based system. What is index based system? Means every element in array has a unique index, and the array index starts with 0. Means if we are going to access a of 0, then we will get the first index of that first element at the index of 0 or first element of that array. The last index of the array is at a dot length minus 1. Length is a very important feature that give the length of the array, which is different than length function in the string. So that's it about the array. We will meet soon. Thank you.